Perfect. So welcome again. So we'll start the roundtable with Maria and Joseph and discuss employability after the MSc Management program. So Joseph will join us in a few minutes. Maria, if you want to introduce yourself, you're more than welcome.
Yes, so hello everyone. My name is Maria. I'm half French, half Lebanese. And I joined the MSc in Management, the program Grande Ecole in 2018. I'm graduating in June, so I'm done. I started working at Chanel and I'm a junior project manager at Chanel right now in the client program team. During my MSc in Management, I specialized in marketing, but today I'm not particularly working in marketing. Yeah, basically that's it.
Thank you. So Joseph, I don't know if you can hear us.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna present myself.
Yes,
so
sure,
my name
please.
is Joseph. I'm 29 years old. I'm Lebanese as well. I joined the Masters in Management in 2019. Did over there a year and a half. Then did my end of studies internship at Neoxia in Paris, where I joined them as a data product owner. And then I got hired, so I'm still in the same company. And that's it. I'll be graduating a bit later, but still I finished all of my studies at EMLYON.
Perfect, thank you. So Joseph is working right now. That's why he's not on video yet. He's trying to find a place to connect, but thank you. So,
exactly.
So Maria, if you want, I will start with you, if it's okay.
Yeah.
So as I said, you have to do 2 internships during the MSc Management program. Where did you do your 2 internships and what was the job position?
Yeah, so basically when I started, I integrated the Masters in Management. I did my first year and then I wanted to find a job. So I applied to different positions, and thanks to EMLYON and the job teaser, I found a job at Henkel, which is a company that I didn't know about. It's a German company that like sells detergents, and I was in the laundry and home care division, working in the marketing part as a product manager. So I was part of the stain remover access. I did six months internship there. And then I had to go back to EMLYON to finish my last year. So after that, I interned at Chanel as a product manager on perfumes at Chanel. Yeah. And then I loved what I was doing and I wanted to continue working here. So I applied internally and I got a job in social media at Chanel. I did 6 months on a specific project because it was a mission. And then I got into the client program team. So I've been here for a year and a half and I've been loving it.
Perfect. Thank you, Maria. And we have a question. Did the Career Center help you finding those jobs? You talked about a job teaser. Maybe you can explain it a bit more.
Yeah, so Job Teaser is linked to the Career Center. So basically, it's a website where all the big companies and startups put their offers on this website online, and we can apply directly. And it's like, it kind of helps us get into the company because we have a specific access through EMLYON. So it's not like applying on the company's website directly. By applying by job teaser, you know, like the company knows that you're an EMLYON student, and it kind of certifies the fact that you're a student from EMLYON. And so, yeah, I got in thanks to the Career Center at Henkel.
Perfect, thank you. So Joseph, same question. Where did you do your 2 internships during your program? And maybe you can also tell us how you found your internships.
Yes. So hello again. Now you can see me. I found an office where I can talk to you. So I didn't do 2 internships. I just did 1 internship because I had previously worked during 2 years between my engineering degree and my master's at EMLYON. So this is something you can choose to do if you have already worked before or have a previous professional experience. You can just take all of your courses and then move on with your end of studies internship. Or even if you've worked before, you can choose to do 2 internships, one at the end of the first year and one at the end of your studies. So this was my choice, and I don't regret it. I found my internship during the career fair that EMLYON organized. So my company, the company I actually work for, was in the career fair, and over there I met with the CEO of the company, with whom I've had an exchange. We had a conversation, and he really liked me, and then they contacted me again. I had the opportunity to talk with a lot of companies, so I had several processes just by meeting them for 15 minutes and talk with them. It was just a chat, not even a full interview. So this is how I managed to find my my end of studies internship and my current job.
Thank you, Joseph. And you told us about the career forums. Maybe you can tell us a bit more what it is and how it is organized on campus.
It's a campus that it's an event that that's usually in January, if I'm not mistaken, right, Pauline? Yeah. Usually in January. Generally, it's within 3 days, and each day you have a certain, not a certain type of company, but fields in which you want to work. So one day you have consulting, another day you have finance. There's a day for tech as well, and all over the year you have several forums that are organized with companies, but the main one is the career fair in January. You can decide to go every day to this forum to meet the companies in several fields, or just handpick one day and meet the companies. You already have the name of the companies that will join, so you can Google them before or check on LinkedIn. Welcome to the jungle. A lot of sites where you can have information, or even on Job Teaser, about the companies, and you meet them over there. You book a time slot with them, and you'll be able to meet them. You can even choose, if there are several speakers, you can choose one of them, decide with whom you want to talk, depending on the job you're looking for, because usually when you have big companies, sometimes they are looking for several positions, so you can target one person you want to talk to, and then you chat with them, and if everything goes well, you'll be able to potentially get a job in that company.
Perfect, thank you. Yes, indeed, there are many career events on campus, and this one is the main event. There are more than 150 companies which come on campus to recruit EMLYON students, and most of the students find their first internship or their first job thanks to this event. So thank you. You already answered my next question, but I will ask the question as well. So you can explain how you obtained your contract after your first or last internship. So yes, how did you find your first job after graduation? As you both said, it was the same as your last internship, but how it was with the contract, and
so basically I had applied for my last internship at Chanel, and because everything was going smoothly and I had a good relationship with them, I applied internally and I got my first position as a social media project manager, and then moved on to the client program team. But I could have gone again on job teaser and applied internally. And just to add on to what Joseph said before, so yeah, we have career fairs, but we also have like specific moments in time where certain companies come and talk and do conferences. So because so for example, Chanel goes to EMLYON and they talk about the jobs and like previous students, and the HR comes to EMLYON and they talk about their recruiting processes, and they dedicate specific moments with students to talk to them and see what they're interested in. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna just add to it that usually the companies, when they hire someone for an end of studies internship, it's like a test period. But usually they really want to have you for 6 months and later on, because it will be better for them to keep you, because they train you during the first couple of months, and then they want to keep you in the company. So mainly when you get an end of studies internship, it's like you're getting a job, a long-term job, unless you really don't do a good work, or if you personally want to change. So you can do your end of studies internship. If you don't like what you're doing, you can still apply elsewhere, and if you like it, generally they'll ask you to stay. So this is how it happened for me. And I did apply elsewhere just to see the opportunities that are on the market, and the salary that I could get in other companies, although I knew I wanted to stay. And I did get job offers from other companies, and this allowed me to know what I'm worth on the market. So that's nice as well. You won't get stuck with just one offer. If you want to get more than one offer, you can.
Yes, thank you. So if I may add as well, 100% of the MSc in management graduate students find their first job within 6 months. So employment after the MSc in management is really, really high. And even if you, as Maria's case, if you specialize in marketing, you can find a job in another field as well. It's not, you're not meant to do marketing for all your life. And this is thanks also to the first year of the MSc in management, which allows you to have core courses in all different fields, so you know a bit more than only one specialization. So Maria, can you tell us a bit more about the job position you have right now, and what are your main missions and so on?
Yeah, so basically I'm part of the client program team, as I said, and in the division fragrance and beauty at Chanel, and our main goal is to make sure that all the campaigns, all the events, and all the services that are thought at Chanel are thought in an omni-channel perspective, and that the experience that a client lives online and offline, whether it is in a boutique or on our website, that these experiences are seamless, and that that the client lives exactly the same experience, and that they're linked whether he goes online and offline. So basically, the part of my job that I love is going and meeting people from other teams, like the CRM team, the social media team, whether it is the retail team, and making sure that the way they think about the campaign, a perfume or a fragrance campaign or a skincare campaign, are thought like in a logical way, and then that when a client goes to a boutique, whether he goes to a specific boutique in France or in China, or he goes online, he will live approximately the same experience. Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. And Joseph, maybe you can also tell us a bit more about your job position as a data product owner.
Yeah, so basically a lot of technical words, but I'm gonna say simply what I do. It's project management in big data and artificial intelligence. On a daily basis, what I do is manage a team of data engineers and data scientists that work on a project, but they do have the full technical experience, but they're not really interested in customer relation. So what I do is translate the functional need of the client into a technical need. So the data engineers and data scientists can execute these tasks. And then I try to explain in a simple way to the client what we did. And what I have to do is actually do the follow-up with the client, always have meetings with them. We work in an agile methodology, which consists of always having a product that's evolving, that's incremental, mainly in the artificial intelligence, but you can also have product owners that work in mobile applications or on websites. They have the same job as I do, but what they do is develop websites and mobile applications. This is what I started doing because when I applied for a job at Neoxia, they offered me a product owner position. I told them I was interested in data because with my engineering, computer engineering background and my specialization that I chose at EMLYON, I decided to specialize in big data and AI. So since they have a data factory and they have the data engineers and data scientists on site, they told me that it's really interesting that I would like to work in this field. And we're building a small team of data product owners within the company. So that's really nice about what I do, because I do have projects with clients, but I have as well a managing role because we're recruiting people that want to be data product owners. And that's really nice because I'm helping the company evolve as well.
Perfect. So yeah, both of your jobs seems really interesting. And Joseph, it is interesting because as you were an engineer before, you combined the both experiences during your engineering career and the MSc Management program. Was it worth it for you to have this kind of specialization at EMLYON?
It's one of the best combination to have an engineering degree. There are a lot of nice combinations, but being an engineer is a very technical job. And here in France, they do have a big value for management schools. So when you combine both, you have the most important skills that are the technical skills and the managerial skills. And the job I applied for is exactly that, because I'm doing project management, but in a technical field. So it was like a path. And when I saw the job offers for data product owner, I knew that it was the perfect fit. It could combine what I did before EMLYON and what I did at EMLYON. And that's why I chose it.
Okay, perfect.
And the added value of a business school is seeing everything technical in a more managerial way. That was the added value, because I did have some Python courses for data mining. I did have some artificial intelligence courses that were really interesting, but they're not really technical. They just gave me for example, I worked a lot on the business value of artificial intelligence, which allows me today to sell the importance of artificial intelligence in the tech field. Because for a lot of clients, they just see it as robots are going to conquer the world. And it's not that at all. It's a tool that will help businesses to grow using their data. And the fact that I combined the engineering school with business school allowed me to explain that to the client in a better way and communicate with them the functional need of big data.
Perfect. Thank you, Joseph. So I don't know if you want to add something or about your employment, your job position, or I don't know, maybe you can give us some tips to find the perfect job. Maybe you can also tell us a bit more about the career courses, maybe that helped you as well, finding the right job and focusing on a company or a job position in different companies.
Yeah, so basically I knew that I wanted to continue in marketing. So when I arrived at EMLYON, I had those core courses that I had to take, but I directly knew that I had to focus on my marketing skills. And that's why I applied mainly to marketing courses. And this helped me not only like meet people in this domain, because some of the teachers used to like invite directors, etc. So we could have like direct contact with them and ask them how they used to work in their fields. But as well, we had courses linked to our CVs, how to put ourselves forwards, how to create elevator pitches. And that helped me like not only gain confidence in myself, but I knew that I had to combine both those marketing skills plus the fact that I had to put myself forward on the market. So this helped me. Basically, I think that the fact that you can either go like Joseph did directly for an internship and then start working. I wanted to have this trial and error. So I worked first in the wholesale market like Henkel to understand that clearly this is not where I wanted to be. And I went for the luxury industry, and then I knew that this is what I wanted to go for. So the internships are as well here to tell you, to give you the opportunity to like test your skills and see if you're interested or not in this domain. And yeah, basically, don't hesitate to apply.
I do agree with what Maria said. Having a lot of friends that really didn't know what they wanted to do later on, they use their internships as a test. This was not my case because I knew what I wanted to do. So it depends on each person, their goals. But mainly the whole process at EMLYON guides you somehow to apply to a company, because you start working during your first year on courses in several fields, just to have the basics in accountability, in finance, in management, in marketing, etc. And then you even have courses for the course is called Designing with Web. So you learn how to design a website. You have a course that introduces you to artificial intelligence as well. So these courses will help you decide somehow what you want to specialize in if you don't have an idea yet. And then later on, you decide what you want to do, but you don't have to choose one specialization. For example, I knew I wanted to continue working in tech, but I did take one finance course because I was interested in corporate finance. So I just took this course to learn more about it, even though I knew I was not going to work in the finance field. And during the 2 years, there are a lot of career courses that we choose. So we have to take these courses, but we can handpick courses. I chose a couple of courses that were really interesting. So one of them was updating my LinkedIn profile and my CV, because in the world we don't have the same CV format. So I adapted mine to the French market. my LinkedIn profile as well that I had to translate in French because it was in English. You can have both. I learned that you can have two profiles in two different languages, so that was nice. And then the courses I took were salary negotiation. So this was a really important course as well because the packages that we have in certain countries are not the same everywhere. So I knew what I should ask during an interview, what I shouldn't, etc. So these are the career courses. And then for all the fairs, all the events we have to find jobs or internships, they're available during the whole year. You can decide to ignore them. Some students ignore them. Some students are really interested and they really follow what the Career Center hands them. So you can't say that the school doesn't help you. The school does a lot of effort they give you the opportunity to find what you want, but you have to really be interested and look through your mails, look through the Makers Board, which is the platform that we use to have all of the information of the school. And you have a lot of opportunities in all the fields, and that's really nice.
Yeah, and to add on to what Joseph said, as an alumni now, we still receive those kind of emails, so you can still like learn about different conferences or learn about different topics through the emails EMLYON sends you, and we still have access to Job Teaser and all those platforms with our EMLYON access. And finally, the last thing is that because we are part of a community, we have a website where all the alumni are, and it's easy to contact them. For example, I know that I contacted several people working in different fields, not only to ask them for help, but also I had questions because I was kind of lost at some point, not knowing in which industry I wanted to go in. And they kind of really reply to your questions. So this was really helpful.
Thank you. So yes, indeed, you will have access to Job Teaser, to the Job Teaser platform, and also to the alumni network, in which you can contact all the alumni you want. You know about their job position, their company they're working and also the country they are working in. For example, if you're looking for an internship, you can contact someone in Cuba, for example, even if you are not looking for an internship in his company, you can ask him or her for information about life in Cuba, how to find an apartment, and so on. So that's really, really helpful.
And
so,
usually alumni are always ready to help, because I don't know why, but if you need any advice, everyone is always ready to help. Sometimes we receive messages on LinkedIn, sometimes just we receive mails on our EMLYON address. And I did ask for help, and I got some help from school alumni to try and have an internship, my end of studies internship. So do not hesitate to contact people. And the worst case scenario is that they're not going to answer, but I confirm that they will.
Thank you, Maria, and thank you, Joseph, for all this information. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask Maria or Joseph. I will also give you my email address, and maybe Maria and Joseph, you can write on the chat your email address or LinkedIn contact if you want to ask them question, not during the roundtable, but maybe after. Sometimes questions just pop up in your head after the event, so don't hesitate. So yeah, thank you, Maria. Thank you, Joseph. So thank you everyone for joining today. And if you don't have any question, we will stop the webinar, and don't hesitate to ask all your questions. There are no weak questions. It's better to have all the answers than still have iteration points in your head.
There is actually one question in the chat, but I think we did answer to it.
Yeah.
It's a fact that the school won't hand you an internship, but they will give you opportunities.
So thank you, everyone, and thank you again, Joseph and Maria, for being with me today. Have a great day. Oh, we do have a question. Thank you. You're welcome. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you very much.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.